Are you able to see the screen?
No, sir.
Service pivot.
Yes, it is visible.
See, until now we have looked into the materials where you can quantify in terms of numbers, saying so many numbers, and in value contract we have also seen where we had defined it with respect to value, and further that value is divided into different materials based on, of course, how many numbers you need. So this is something what we have seen until now. Now we are going to work on service pivot. So what is the difference between the other pivots and this? How are we going to create this service pivot? We'll proceed with that, but before, you will have to understand what is service. You all probably know it. See, service is something what you cannot quantify in numbers. While discussing different material types, we had this discussion as well. We had just learned what is service material, how is it recorded in SAP standard. It is D in item category. I'll just go to OMS2. You can say this DIEN service material type. So this is material type DIEN. Now what can be service? Service can be any sort of service like consultation, housekeeping, general services, what all we avail from few vendors. It can be even security or painting or any electrical, plumbing, and so on. All these, any repairs for that matter, all these do come under service, where we cannot quantify. Yes.
Sir, if anything which helps the client instead of purchasing or anything which helps the client in the production or material management, that might be service, right, sir?
No, whatever you can't quantify. See, housekeeping you understand, right? Housekeeping clean ಮಾಡ್ತಾರಲ್ಲ ಅದು, ಮತ್ತೆ ಸೆಕ್ಯೂರಿಟಿ ರಿಲೇಟೆಡ್ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಅಥವಾ ಏನಾದ್ರು ರಿಪೇರ್ಸ್ ಅಥವಾ ಮಷಿನ್ಸ್ ಇನ್ಸ್ಟಾಲ್ ಮಾಡಿರೋದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾದ್ರು ಓವರ್ ಆಲಿಂಗ್ ಸರ್ವಿಸ್ ಏನೋ ಬೇಕಾಗಿರುತ್ತೆ ಅದು, ಅಥವಾ ಏನೋ ಪೇಂಟಿಂಗ್ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಅಥವಾ ಎನಿ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಿಕಲ್ ರಿಲೇಟೆಡ್ ನೀವು ಅಲ್ಲಿ ವರ್ಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಯು ಮೇ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಕನ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಕ್ಟ್ ಅ ಸ್ಮಾಲ್ maybe production unit where you need all these things, plumbers, electricians, etc.
ಸರ್ ನಾವು ಸರ್ವಿಸ್ ತಗೊಂಡಿದ್ದು ಇರಬಹುದು, ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದು ಇರಬಹುದಾ ಸರ್?
ಅಲ್ಲ, ನಾವು ತಗೊಳ್ಳೋದ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಮಾತ್ರ ಮಾತಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇವೆ, ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಮಾತಾಡ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ. We are not into sales, we are only into procurement. In MM, we bother more into procurement. We are not into sales. We are not reaching customers. We are just meeting the need of production department. So we work with vendors more. I have to again relog in, server closed. You can meanwhile write down this. The process of procuring, external services such as housekeeping, painting, consultation. So consultation is also service. And other general or particular services is known as service procurement. Service procurement. So when it is service PO, do we process GR? Question to you. Service ತಗೊಳ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ನಾವು ಗೂಡ್ಸ್ ರಿಸಿಪ್ಟ್ ಪೋಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಾ?
No, sir.
No.
No, sir. No, sir.
So you can write this. Unlike material procurement, in service, there is no goods receipt. There is no goods receipt. So goods receipt ಮಾಡಲಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ service ತಗೊಂಡಿರೋದು, how are we going to account that service? So for that we have an option of service entry sheet. Further you can continue. Instead of GR, a service entry sheet is maintained. Service entry sheet is maintained. Once the service is completely availed, entry sheet is further considered and posted for invoice verification, and invoice posting. Now let us see how to create. There is one subtopic in this which is not part of MM. Still, if required, I'll have to let you know. Let me just see, and to what extent we will have to extend it for another 1 or 2 sessions. Kindly bear with that. We'll proceed. So service PO. Under service PO, you can write 3 steps. First, we are going to create service master record. Write down this service master record. Step 1, service master record. Step 2, create service PO. Step 3, service entry sheet. So first, to create service master record, take down this T code AC03. AC03. You can see there are so many services which are already been created. All these are different services in the service master, which are already existing. We shall create one new for the company, what we are working. See, click on this create new service. Click on create new service. Once you click on that, you can observe you have these fields where you can make entries. So let this activity number be %_1. It will be taking the number from the number range. We have to just check if the number range is not existing, then system will throw the error. I'll rectify that error. How to rectify, we'll see that. Or else it will take directly from the service PO number range, which is already been assigned. The way we saw for PO, GR and other documents, how the number ranges are already predefined. From that it will be taking and it will go ahead with creating the document. You should see that. So activity number, I am leaving it blank, whereas I am going to provide description for activity. I'll go with this YIPL underscore general service or general services. I'll within brackets mention housekeeping. Make a note. YIPL underscore general services housekeeping. So service category. I'll consider general services. Service category general services. Base unit of measure. We have activity unit AU. Activity unit, no dimensions. I'll select that AU, enter. So you can observe YIPL being listed under service master record. YIPL underscore general services housekeeping. Service category I have taken general services. Base unit of measure activity unit AU. So after that, you remember while creating materials, we are going to provide in the accounting view valuation class. So we have that directly here, material service group and valuation class. So material service group. Hope you all see James Bond movies, all of you. ನೋಡಿದಿರಲ್ಲ?
Yes, sir. We also.
ಅದು ನೆನ್ಪಿಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ, ಯಾವುದು ಜಾಸ್ತಿ?
007.
007 services. Material service group 007.
Okay, sir.
Valuation class 3200 for services. 3200 for services. Make a note of these two. I'll enter and save this. Yeah, you can see this activity number being read 90010. Sorry, this is not ours.
Nokia service ಆಯ್ತು ಸರ್ ಅದು.
No, ಅದಲ್ಲ. I just get back. Just a minute. The server is again closed. I'll have to relog. Yeah, you can see now YIPL. I think somebody else is also using. Meanwhile, it's often closed. You can say this 90011 YIPL General Services Housekeeping with Material Group 007, which is for services. So make a note of this number 90011. So after creating this, we shall proceed the next step, that is creating service PO. It is same ME21N. We'll take some vendor. So the changes here under item category, we have to take D. D stands for service, item category D. And account category. See, without account category, I'll just give you that information also. You can observe the screen, how it works. See, I'll just type the short text. Without material or short text, we cannot proceed. Just observe, I'll enter PO quantity 1. You just see what system will, or rather how system responds for this. You are able to see that one activity unit it has taken, and net price is not filled. So it is asking, please enter material number or account assignment category. Are you able to see this? Did you notice? So I'll come to account assignment category. We have to provide either of that. So account assignment category, I'll take it as unknown account. Let me just try with this. Unknown account. I'm taking it as U. I enter this. So it is asking, please enter either material or short text. So I'll go with short text. Short text is YIPL _ general services. I enter this short text. Further, it is asking me the plant. What is the plant? YIBP. Yes.
Sir, we can take a third party.
Here. Now, for that, we have to maintain account. Whatever you take there, for that account has to be maintained. I'm just taking unknown account so that it is not required for us to define account. Let me see if it works fine, or else I'll have to create one account. That also I'll tell if required how to create. Now you are able to say this automatically. System has gone to services here. It is asking provide service number. You can see maintain services or limits. You have two things in this. One is to maintain limits. Other is for services. Where are we going to use limit and where we are going to use services? So that information I'll tell. But before that, let me complete it with services. Let us try this. So coming back to services, 993011. Is it correct? Is the service number correct?
9000.
It's just 900011. Okay. Yes. Okay. 90011. I enter. So it has taken YIPL general services activity unit. As an activity unit, I can just mention some quantity. 20 activities being done. So further it is asking enter price. So price, I'll go to, see, you have this under conditions, PBXX or PB00. I entered 100 as gross price. Now you can see for 20 it has calculated. Okay, I am going to try saving this. I'll say yes. So service PO is created 4500022992. Make a note. Service PO is created. Written?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So just to give a quick information, see this unknown account where we are not going to be very particular with to which account will this get triggered. K has been taken. K stands for, if we take K here, it stands for cost center. Cost center is particular account. In HP, they have this cost center. They have it for a particular account. Now, what happens in considering these accounts later on when it comes to invoice verification and further processing? See, for this material, we didn't maintain any account. How will it get triggered to the accounting part? There is a process called reconciliation of accounts, where they are going to take it from material master ledger, where they'll get to know. For example, when we are going to create a vendor, we are going to define 1,60,000 as a reconciliation account for vendor. You all remember, I believe, when we are going to create vendor, we define that is for domestic. So this is done before proceeding with the transactions to the next month. So you are going to process all these things, reconciliation of accounts, asset account, we have cost center accounts and profit center, cost center. We also have vendor related payments related accounts, and also from sales and distribution to the customers through sales and distribution channel, maybe through sales organization, uh, through distribution channel and divisions, whatever has been already sent to the customers. So the payments from those customers are again taken. And see, all these things are to be finally integrated into FI. They are going to get all these things, and then they prepare the balance sheet. So this is maintained by finance department. Now, if I take any other account, I will have to create one account number for that. So where can I find these account numbers, and where is it existing? If it is existing, well and good, I can just directly take that account. If it is not, then I have to provide some account to the company code. How to do? I'll just roughly provide you that knowledge later on. While discussing integration part, we'll have some more detailed understandings in this. See, you are able to see FS00, this city code. See, we have current assets, liabilities, general ledger, purchase related, revenue, sales, all these come under. So this is for some company code S27. Now I will have to create new, or I have to change the company code. Instead of S27, I have to take YIPL. Again, somebody has closed. See in this screen, I can go to this instead of some other company code YIPL. I'll enter. And YIPL here, materials management accounts, you can see. So there are so many accounts. You can see consumption materials 4 lakh. So I'll have to take certain account like this. You can see now 4 lakh being taken via EPL. So this is consumption account. In the control data, you can observe INR being maintained, posting. So like this, I have to just check one of the accounts and assign that account. So that is done. This comes under part of integration between FI and MM. See, I just go to OBYC. If I take here inventory posting BSX, you can just observe this with international chart of accounts. Hope you are able to see different screens what I'm operating.
Yes, sir.
Are you able to see OBYC?
Yes, yes, yes.
Now you can see now here 3,200. This is valuation class being taken for which the account is already defined. So this is the account. This account will get triggered based on valuation class. So like this, if in case it is not taking you unknown account, then how to deal with that? I just give you a small overview of that. Hope you will be able to do it with unknown account and PO will get generated. If you are unable to, let me know. I'll help you out on how creating this particular accounts with cost center related. So generally what happens in real time, you are going to ask for this account directly from finance. To which account should I assign this when I am taking D service? So they will provide you the account so that you can directly assign. If in case you are finding it difficult, you can just let me know. I'll help you how to do it. I'm sorry, it is continuous disruption today. Somebody is working on the server.
Yeah,
So last step in this, I'll try finishing it quickly. Last step, after creation of PO, then maintaining service sheet. Make a note of this T code, ML81N. ML81N. Purchase order number is already taken. I have to click on this, create new. Click on create new. So it is being considered under YIPL general services. What all services we are going to take from this particular vendor? If we have more than that, we can list them all, like service number 1, 2, whatever service numbers we are generating. So that can be listed here. And you can name this sheet, have this sheet for multiple services that you are going to avail. So let me quickly complete this. 9 followed by 11. So I just maintain same description. I enter service number. I have entered. It's asking account assignment category. I'll take it as unknown. It's not defined. And save this. So it has been saved. It is under planned. You can see this. This is P. P is for planned service. And there is one more which is unplanned. In unplanned, we need to define limits. In unplanned, we are going to define limits. That is in ME21N screen. I'll come back to PO. So once I consider item category D, with account assignment U. We have less than a minute. We'll just rejoin for another few minutes. We have less than a minute.